Hopefully, I am live again, and this time working properly here with all of my technological things. Sweet. I'm just going to pray again because that was a little bit frustrating and chaotic for me. So, God and Goddess, please grace us with your love and peace and help us to feel it. Help us to become more like you. Help us to ascend the golden ladder and to help lift our fellow brothers and sisters as well, whatever species they may be. In the name of Elohim, I pray. Amen. So now that I have audio, the prayer for today is: Our God and Goddess, immanent and transcendent, send to all your angel of peace. To the kingdom of the earthly mother, send your angel of joy. I really love it here because you can just feel how joyful the animals are, like the birds chirping, and that's probably also due to the fact that there's like berries and grapes and giant sunflowers over here and lots of delicious things for them to nibble on. But it's really nice to have that peace and experience that, especially in this chaotic world, and sending that love out and intentionally sending love and peace and joy and these positive vibrations out into the world is really good thing for us to do, because the world is in a very dark state, and our affirmations and our words of love can help lift it up. And so hopefully you will resonate with that. David D says, all right, take two. Yes. So thank you all for being patient. Like I said, the computer wasn't showing me all of the buttons, and yeah, but now we're on track. So I'm really good. I just wanted to share with you a short message today. This is chapter 76 of the Holy God Spell. And a disciple asked Yahshua, Lord, will you please speak a prophecy that will cheer us in the hard times? Yahshua spoke the following prophecy for the hard times. With a kiss on the cheek, one betrayer will identify me, but fail to see his true self. With a third denial that he even knows me, a second betrayer will hear a rooster crow, but will fail to hear the warning of his own conscience. But the significant part of this prophecy is this: in the end, all things will work out to the greater good of Yahweh. I ask you to remember the significant part, not only in the hard times when you see the Lord betrayed, but also in any other hard times that you or others ever experience. Remember the key words of this prophecy. In the end, all things will work out to the greater good of Yahweh. Know that this prophecy will not fail, and in that knowing, remain at peace even in hard times. I really love that, and it resonates with me very deeply. Even before, when I was in like middle school, I would say, "Oh, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end." There's different kinds of sayings like that kind of align with that as well, and having that joy and that peace, knowing that all these things that we're experiencing, whether they're happy or sad, especially in the sad times, we have that knowing and that peace and that calmness that can go with us. There's a lot of chaos going around right now, different tsunamis and earthquakes and different world disasters, and things are ramping up in the powers that be, their plan for these end times. Thankfully, our side is ramping up as well. More people are waking up and just coming to the truth of all sorts of different things, especially how our actions impact the world around us and how we can change the world around us by changing our actions and changing ourselves. Ultimately, the most important thing to wake up to is our true selves, and then everything else is going to fall in line with that as well. Remembering who we are can be very hard, but purposefully trying and even setting aside time to commune and meditate and connect with God and Goddess, and even your higher self in that as well, is something that you could do if you feel called to. I know that discovering myself and more of just so much of it, my likes and dislikes, and trying to shake off the programming of the world and really get down to the core of who I am, and all of these fundamental things about myself is really helping me, and helping to have compassion for myself, and develop self-love. I think if people had more self-love, then they wouldn't be doing all of these corrupt behaviors. If people had love in general, they wouldn't be doing these corrupted behaviors, because they would be fulfilled with that love, and they would be knowing who they are, and they would be walking with dignity, knowing their divine selves. So hopefully you are on that path of self-awareness and discovering who you are and your holy work and what brought you here. And I hope that prophecy leaves you with a little bit of hopefulness, because it can get really dark, and having that light at the end of the tunnel is really important. So I hope to provide hope for you, and not just hope, but love and camaraderie, and being able to know that somebody thinks the same way as you, and a lot of the different, conspiracy things we are around our friends and family, and oftentimes they don't get it. They don't understand so many of the different things that we've looked into, and they refuse to. So it's really nice to be able to connect and use all of this technology that we have to further the kingdom. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what the future holds, and really hopeful that humanity will awaken and go against the path of the planned path that the Satanists want for us, that is leading to the seventh trumpet blowing, and the naturals being hunted down, and all of that. So I definitely hold on to hope, and hope that you do as well. We can do what we can do in this world, and bring that peace with us, and try to share that peace with others, especially in the hard times that are coming. That us being peaceful and having the light at the end of the tunnel is really going to be helpful for those that are around us. So I encourage you to fuel your light, find out what makes you, what fuels that fire that's inside of you, your soul's mission and work, what inspires you on a soul level. And I would really encourage you to find that and do that, and take a leap of faith that God and Goddess are going the universe is going to support you in those big dreams, no matter how big they are. Like, you're talking to someone who wants free restaurants all over the world, and my dreams are very, very big. So trust the process of what's going on, and if you're aligned with the divine plan, those things that are on your heart to do are going to succeed. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow for the prayer at noon. May God and the Goddess bless